Over 10,000 emails, phone calls and SMSs from our viewers as we round up year one of the property show, and an overwhelming and very touching response from many of you who follow the show closely. A big thank you to all of you. We know how close to your heart investing in real estate is. So today, this anniversary special is open to you. Bring on the questions and we'll make sure that when it comes to making the most of your real estate investment, we get you India's top real estate developers, consultants and investors to answer them. So let me introduce the panel first to you. Rajiv Talwar, thank you very much for joining in. Group Executive Director DLF. Needs no introduction, he is the rock behind India's largest real estate company who's transitioned seamlessly from his IAS career to the equally complex world of real estate. Jack Bastian Nazareth, Group CEO of Bangalore. Jack, pleasure to have you with us. Puravankara Projects Limited. Jack is one of the most sought-after CEOs of the industry with over 23 years of experience in real estate development, corporate affairs and civil engineering consultancy. Rajneesh Changrani, Principal Founding Member of Redford Capital, one of India's smartest and biggest real estate PE companies. Raj, thanks very much for being here. We also have with us Anshul Jain, CEO DTZ India, well-known name in the industry who took a leap of faith and joined real estate consulting when few were venturing into it as early as in 1996. Anshul, pleasure. Sameer Jasuja, founder and CEO of Prop Equity, my expert co-anchor, you all know, without who the show would not be possible. The Prop Equity data's reliability is unparalleled in India. He's now getting chased by global investors for a stake in the formidable business he's created, and Sameer has promised me a share of his equity in return for making him famous. So even 1% share or even 0.1%, ladies and gentlemen, will be enough for me to retire.
Absolutely.
All right, and from Mumbai, we're joined by Niranjan Hiranandani, founder and chairman of Hiranandani Group, who would have been with us only if his flight had not let him down. For us, a show without the rock star of real estate would not be complete. Mr. Hiranandani has not only redefined Powai and made it Mumbai's landmark, he is a powerful voice on industry forums as well. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. I'm not going to talk too much. I do on other days, but today the forum is open to everybody. So, the first question, let's start with Professor Gurbir Khera. Sir, I believe you've got a question.
In a very fiercely competitive markets of today, like which is a better option, like let's say a lucrative option, investing in land or buying an apartment, and which will give a better returns?
Rajiv?
Okay. Yes, first of all, thank you very much that you've called it a very intensely competitive market. Many don't believe that. Okay, no asides. But truly saying, of course, land as an asset is invaluable. But as far as value addition goes and availability goes, I think flats are better.
Would you agree with that?
Better returns? Okay, fine. I think that's a subjective question because depends on the location of the flat as well as the location of land. But definitely flats are something like which you can do multiple. Maybe land parcels cannot be multiplied very easily.
Would you agree with that? I mean, I would think that a lot of it is skimmed away. That's what we believe. By the time you get an apartment, Raj, what's your view?
Well, my views really are, it depends on your risk appetite. So your land, any day, data will tell you that it could be a 5x, it could be a 10x, but you could lose all your money. Because it's a cobweb. I mean, when you're buying land, you really got to know what you're doing. So the safer option for the retail investor, such as yourself, is to buy apartments, keep it simple, get your 20%, 25%, whatever the appreciation is. Because land, it's really all about the risk-reward spectrum. Where do you want to be on the risk-reward spectrum?
Niranjan, in a city like Mumbai, land isn't available, so it's pretty much apartments. So then it comes to what size of apartment should a retail investor look at? If it's, you know, if you've got to stay in it, it's different. But is it the mid-budget apartments which do extremely well? Is it the high-end apartments which do very well? what really appreciates the most?
I think over a period of time, if you see, I think the mid segment has been the best, which is about the 2 bedrooms and the 3 bedrooms apartments have seen the highest appreciation. The 1 bedroom apartment has seen appreciation. It's very safe. The resaleability is the fastest. And the large size apartment has seen increases in returns, but they are sporadic. If you have a demand for it, you can see immeasurable returns. But for a regular investor, I would stay for a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment as a good return over a period of time in a city like Mumbai.
In some markets though, Sameer, that has completely not been the case. Luxury has done extremely well in a market like Gurgaon or maybe even a market like Bangalore. It's been fabulously good in terms of returns. There seems to be a huge appetite for 25, 30 crore apartments.
I would like to add that, real estate has become a big science now, and it is also an art. So you have to combine both. I think the most important factor that needs to be looked at when you're looking at buying land or apartments is the demand supply, is the kind of people who are living over there. And most importantly, if you're looking at bank leverage or not. So if you're looking at bank leverage and you can get bank leverage, apartments are the right investments to make. Also in markets where there has been maximum employment generation, that tend to appreciate, and the resaleability, and you don't get, it's not illiquid. Whereas land is a long-term bet. It does give you that kind of appreciation, but you have to hold on to it for 5 to 10 years. As far as the luxury versus mid type of apartments are concerned, again, it's very micro market focused, right? If you're looking at,
it won't do well.
If
it's
you're
a
looking
risky
at markets
venture again to go higher.
Where luxury is in demand in terms of there is higher income, net income, high net worth individuals, luxury does much better than affordable or mid markets.